English studies lesson today, we will continue with auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs, part 2. Before we go into the learning objectives, let's have the correction to the previous homework. You were asked to fill the gaps with am, is, are, as, or have. Don't forget, our last topic was auxiliary verb. Auntie Fumi got 6 out of 6. What about you? Are you sure? Then I must celebrate you with a chair. Good. Now to the learning objective for today. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify auxiliary verbs. We started that since last lesson. Not only that, you should also be able to use auxiliary verbs correctly in a sentence. Now, let's go to the lesson. Last week we looked at the primary auxiliaries, but today we are going to continue with the modal verbs or the modal auxiliaries. What are modal auxiliaries? These are the verbs that are used with all the verbs to change their meaning. These verbs are used with other verbs to do what? To change their meaning. They express ideas such as possibility, intention, or permission. Modal auxiliaries express ideas such as possibility, intention, or permission. You know, I always give you examples. Let's look at this. These are examples of modal auxiliaries or modal verbs. Let's read them one after the other together. Are you ready? Let's go. Can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, ought to, dare, need, used to, and had better. Well done. These are examples of modal auxiliaries. Let's move on. Now, let's talk about will and shall. Will, W-I-L-L, and shall, S-H-A-L-L. The word will goes with he, she, you, they, and it. The word will, if you must use the word will, it goes with he, she, you, they, and it, it, not eat, it. Will is used for any person to do what? To indicate events happening in the future. You use will for any person to indicate events that is going to happen in the future. Also, will is used with the first person. We use will with the first person to stress a point or to show a promise, determination, or willingness. Examples. He will come here today. He will come here today. We will visit you. We will visit you. I will pay the money. I will pay the money. We will help you. Looking at all these examples, you know that all those actions are not taking place yet. They are things that will happen in the future. The word shall is used with the second and the third person. Shall, S-H-A-L-L, is used with the second and the third persons to stress a point or to show a command, a promise, or a threat. We use shall to stress a point or to show a command, a promise, or threat. Examples. He shall pay the money. He doesn't have a choice. He shall pay the money. You shall do the work, either you like it or not. You shall do the work. And they shall bring it here. I am sure of that. They shall bring it here. Now let's look at would and should. Would and should. The word would is used as the past tense of will. We already talked about will. So would is the past tense of will. This is an example. He said that he would buy a biro yesterday. He said it yesterday that he would buy a biro. Would is also used in polite requests and statements. We use would in polite requests and statements. Example, I would like to introduce the chairman of this occasion. I would like to introduce the chairman of this occasion. Should is used in sentences expressing a duty or an obligation. When you see the word should, we use it in sentences to do what? To express a duty or an obligation. Example, you should always do your assignment. That is, it is a must for you. It is a duty that you must always, or you should always do your assignment. The word should is also used to express the idea that something is the right thing to do. When you want to express the idea that a particular thing is the right thing to do, you use the word should. For example, we should respect our elders. That is the right thing for us to do. We should respect our elders. Can and could now. Can, C-A-N, and could. The word can is used to express the ability or opportunity to do something. When you want to express ability to do something, you use the word can. For example, I can do the work. Can you? Yes, I can do the work. He can play in the room. That is, he has the opportunity to play in the room. He's free to play in the room. He can play in the room. We also use the word can to ask and give permission. When you want to ask for or give permission, you use the word can. Example, can I read your book? Can I read your book? You can read my book. That means we are asking or giving permission. Now talking about could. The word could is used as the past tense of can. Can is the present, could is the past tense of can. For example, Shade could play piano when she was 7 years old. When she was 7 years old, then she's no more 7 years old, maybe she's 9 now. So at 7 years old, she could play piano. The word could is also used in requests, especially when uncertain of the outcome. You want to make a request, you are not sure of the outcome. You can use the word could. Example, could I speak to the head teacher? You don't know whether you'll be permitted to speak with the head teacher, so use the word could. Could I speak to the head teacher? May, might, and must. 3 this time around. May, M-A-Y, might, M-I-G-H-T, and must, M-U-S-T. Let's start with may. The word may is used to ask permission politely. When you want to ask for permission politely, you use the word may. It is even more formal than the word can or could. Example, may I borrow your pen? May I borrow your pen? It is more polite than saying, can I borrow your pen? May I borrow your pen? You also use it to give permission. You use the word may to give permission or to express a wish or prayer. You use the word may to give permission or to express a wish or prayer. Look at these examples. You may use my pen. That is, I am giving you permission to use my pen. You may use my pen. May God bless you. I'm expressing a wish or prayer. The word might is used as the past tense of the word may. May, might. Might is the past tense of may. Look at this example. She said that she might travel yesterday. She said that she might travel yesterday, expressing it in the past tense. The word might is used to express possibility. When you want to express possibility, you can also use the word might. They might attend the meeting. He might have seen his father. Well done, children. I believe you're following the lesson. Now to the word must, M-U-S-T. We use it to express force, F-O-R-C-E. We use it to express force. For example, you must finish your work before you go home. You must finish your work before you go home. You must do Auntie Fumi's homework. Yes. We also use the word must because of a rule or law. It is also used when you feel that something is good for you to do. Look at the sentences. You must wear a nose mask in public gathering. That is a rule. It is a law. You must wear a nose mask in public gathering. I must watch all the 3 lessons today. I must watch all the 3 lessons today. That is expressing that it is good for you to watch all the 3 lessons today. Then, let's look at this. Used to. Used to. This is a word that is often used, and at times it is used incorrectly. The word used to is applied when something which happened regularly in the past has stopped and does not happen again. I take that again. The word used to is applied when something which happened regularly in the past has stopped and does not happen again now. It is followed by the simple past tense. Example, when I was a child, I used to crawl. Are you still crawling now? No, that means that happened in the past. When I was a child, I used to crawl. This means that I don't crawl again. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I believe you're following. Yes, on modal verbs or modal auxiliary verbs. If you've been following the lesson with rapt attention, then it is activity time. You have just these 3 sentences. You are to fill the blank space with the words in brackets. Are you ready? You have just 30 seconds to write the answers, and your time starts now. Eyes on me. You must have written the 3 answers now, and I believe you will get them right because you are amazing children. Let's have the correction together. Are you ready? Take your pen. Be ready to mark. Yes. We should be thankful for good gestures shown us. Did you write should? Then you're correct. Mark it. Number 2, he used to live in Apapa. Now he lives in Ikeja. I trust you. I know you will get that. Yes. Number 3, we all know that a 6-month-old baby cannot walk. Did you get the 3 correctly? Then I must celebrate you with a chair. Yes. The next thing now is what Auntie Fumi loves most. That's your homework. This is the only thing that can guarantee you packs of Good Life magic juice. Now, look at your assignment. Please copy and make sure you write the correct answer. When we come for the next lesson, you know you will definitely do the correction and mark together. We have come to the end of the English Studies lesson for today. I hope you enjoyed learning modal auxiliaries. I did too. Yes, well done. It's time to hand you over to the mathematician Okwangbaji now for the mathematics lesson. But don't forget, Auntie Fumi is always proud of you. Well done.